On Saturday, May 20th in Las Vegas, the highly anticipated fight between Devin Haney and Vasyl Lomachenko will begin. Both fighters are considered to be some of the best in the lightweight division, with Haney holding the lightweight crown. Some fans have wondered whether Devin Haney has what it takes to overtake and defeat the experienced Lomachenko. So let's break it down. It's no secret that Devin Haney sets up his offense through fundamental use of his jab. His 1-2 combination in neutral helps to condition his opponent into not closing the space, so Haney can apply his own pressure, advancing behind the 1-1-2. From his opponent, Devin Haney very rarely allows the stab jab to get away unpunished. He has a variation of ways to do this, but primarily jabs the opponent as he exits. Off of good timing, Devin applies a very intuitive jab slip counter. Primarily, he will attack with his lead hand to either the body or the head. Devin utilizes a unique level change feint game in which he attacks when the opponent ignores the changes. The feint is either applied before or it can be applied mid-combination. Haney has a fast eye that spots bad stance switches, balance, or even rhythm steps that are made within his punching range. Bad preparatory steps or not even having your feet set properly while you're too close can see you get punished. Now, whether it be on the roll or breaking inside contact, Haney utilizes this opportunity to either land his lead or his lead hook. Now, Lomachenko is what we call a freeze first, shoot second fighter. He looks to freeze his opponent with any form of feint that he has in his arsenal and then shoot when you least expect it. Loma likes to close the distance utilizing a variation of cross to jab combinations. I'd be remiss to not mention that he is a southpaw. He will either freeze the opponent first or resort to a stop and pop form of attack in order to catch the opponent off guard. Now, Vasyl typically never throws his jab to cross combination on its own. There's more times than not some form of hand, head, foot feint, or slip that accompanies the combination itself. For anyone that considers Vasyl old, reflexes are still quick enough for pull counters over lazy jabs or front foot heavy punches. Like most elite fighters with elite inside fighting ability, Loma will utilize inside pinning of the guard to set up his combinations. Lomachenko will also utilize throwaway jabs to land that cross jab or 2-1 combination. After looking at how these fighters both set up their offense by paying attention to particular setups and counter punches, you get a chance to glimpse into how the fighter views the fight in real time. By looking at their defensive flaws, you can see how each will try to exploit the other. Looking at Devin Haney, he has a couple of key problems. Traveling backwards in a straight line against an active backhanded southpaw can be problematic. All we have to do is ask Keith Thurman how well that went against Manny Pacquiao. Also, if he doesn't control the range properly or escape by rolling and pivoting after throwing his right hand, things could get bad. Being in close is exactly where Loma wants to be and where he can negate the range advantage and jab of Devin Haney. Now, Haney does apply some tactics in order to negate the latter issue. If he misses with the right hand, then he will initiate head control and then attack off of the release. Haney's second option is usually to clinch. Now, according to the on-screen graphic from the ESPN broadcast, during his last fight with Kambosos, he had already initiated 25 clinches through round 6. Now, when it comes to Vasyl Lomachenko, his flaws are somewhat unique, and I will explain. You would think that it would be a pretty safe bet to attack Loma during his data collecting phase when he's leaning off the line or feigning in with his feet. But Loma is willing to take the contact once so he can attack you the next time, leaving you to wonder what exactly is sincere. One thing about Loma that does stand true is the fact that he does give up his stance and his base quite often when he's applied with really good pressure. I think this is where Haney's utilization of his 1-1-2 combination really comes into play. Pushing Loma off of his base forces him into a defensive shell with the hands up. This, of course, allows for practically free damage while he's moving backwards. Also, pivoting on the inside and getting lower than Loma has seemed to have worked out. Loma never looks happy when he has to eat a sneaky uppercut to the body on the inside.